Hey, sorry it's been a minute. It's been a stressful few days. I got rear-ended. I won every academic competition, but I'm still at the gym. So I did legs, chest, arms. I've been doing everything. If I'm being honest, I mean, I've been at the gym. I got like 20 minutes worth of footage. It's just I forgot to film my intro. But anyways, this is gonna be a longer video. Nothing crazy. Let's get into it.
So you know the most important part about the exercise, gotta get your stretches in. But this is gonna be about 3 days worth of footage. The first day I went with my friend Isaiah, we did a great leg day, such a great workout. I gave it pretty much 100%, and he knows what he's doing. He really helped me. And the next day I went with my friend Michael Paul after my academic meet. We both placed first in our events. You know we're like that. We did back and shoulders, pretty good workout too. Got a good amount of footage from that one. And then the next day I went with my friends Doug, Cree, and Maddie, and we did chest and arms. Other than that, let me tell you the story about how I got rear-ended. So what happened was we were all backed up at this light while it was raining, and we were so far backed up that like you couldn't even see the light. Like we all had to slam on our brakes at once because everyone in front of us slammed on their brakes because it turned red. And all of a sudden, me and my friend Dub felt a huge boom. Like it bumped us from the back, and it kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. And I was scared because I thought I hit the person in front of me at first because it was like a little sedan, and I couldn't tell if my big truck had hit it. But I turned around, and the car behind me is totaled. And what happened was the car behind me. Hold on, let's admire this for him. Isaiah knows what he's doing. Anyways, so the car behind me stopped in time, but the truck behind them didn't, and literally sandwiched her in between my truck and his truck. Now everyone was fine, everything was good. Her car was totaled, but other than that, everyone was good. But we had to sit out there in the rain for about 45 minutes, and then like we kind of realized that there was no damage. There was like a little tiny dent in my bumper, and like it really wasn't that big of a deal. It's a steel bumper, so I mean it hit it pretty hard. The front of her car was totaled. And other than that, I mean, we just sat there for like 45 minutes, had to give more information. So we were so late to the gym. Like, we planned it out perfectly, and it was just such a stressful day. Anyways, me and my friend Michael did the shoulder cable machine. And before you say anything about our form at the end, if you've never done this machine, you'll know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, it can get miserable sometimes. I only have 10 pounds on this thing. And by the end, you can see my arm starting to bend. You're supposed to have full straight arm, full range of motion. My friend Michael, it was his first time doing it, but I mean, you can see it gets tough at the end. It gets so tough, but it's probably my favorite shoulder exercise. Like it makes them burn, and I like that feeling. I think my friend Brandon put me onto this. It's a really good exercise. You know, I prefer this so much more than shoulder press. Shoulder press might be my biggest op in the world. I didn't even record myself doing it because it was so. It's like disgusting to watch me do it. I just feel so weak when I do it. So I definitely prefer this cable one. But oh my gosh, you can see how much of a struggle that was just to get that up. Anyways, here's our back exercise, back extension. Now, if you compare this to previous footage, you'll see I'm doing better on my form. It's coming down a lot slower. I'm controlling it a lot more. And I upped the weight. I think I had it at maybe 80 pounds. No, I had it at 100. I'm not going to undersell myself. I had it at 100. But you can see I really need to hype myself up. You see me shaking my head. I do that a lot. I probably look crazy. I have to shake my head, slap myself a few times, really get myself hyped up, tell myself how bad I want it, and it just goes. Now, that was not a full range of motion, Cody. That was maybe 45 degrees. Push it out, push it out. We got it. No, this is my friend Michael doing it. And we were talking about this. This machine is so hard your first time. Like, I think I dropped it like 20 pounds the first time I did it because I just couldn't get the form down. Like, pushing it out, I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me at first. But anyways, I see that Josh Giddey game winner the other night against the Lakers. Those things only happen to the Lakers. Like, what do you mean a 47-foot shot to win the game? Such BS. But anyways, look at this lat pull down. Now, I'm not going to post every perfect footage in this video because look at that form. That's disgusting. I'm bending my wrist when I come down, and we talked about this after. I did do a better set after this. I learned from my mistakes, and that's really what I'm here for. Every single day, if you learn something new, you're going to get 1% better every day. 100 days, you're 100% better. So, you know, we're trying to learn something new every day. I learned that with my form. Now, look at Michael. He knows what he's doing. You see that form? That's perfect. Way better than mine. He showed me up. He mogged me. Anyways, we had it at about, I think, 100 pounds, bumped it up to 110, then to 120. you know, it's pretty light work. And this was the last machine of the night, so if we look like we're struggling, I mean, we were. It was a pretty good workout, though. All right, so this is from yesterday when me and my friends did chest and arms. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. When I'm with these friends, we don't do a lot. We maybe put in 70% effort, but we have fun. You can see Dub on the chest machine. We were having a good time, chest press. You can see me, and oh my gosh. You'll see how much I struggle. I think this was the third set of the day, and you can see it's not going up fast, not going down fast, nothing's going fast. It was kind of miserable, I'm not going to lie, but I love misery. Makes you feel good. Don't look at my face because, oh my gosh, my working face is so embarrassing. Like, every time I go to the gym with someone, the first thing they say is, oh my gosh, why do you do that with your face? I clench my jaw, clench my teeth, I breathe out really hard, breathe in really hard, but you know, it just means I'm putting that work in. But anyways, you can see us doing the chest curls. I think this was like my first set. It was light work. I think I had it like 100 pounds. It was so easy. You can see it going down slower. My arms look so skinny. It's probably because of my form, yeah. I mean, it looks a little better. I still need to bulk more. Y'all see the Tribe Called Quest t-shirt, though? I mean, someone complimented me in the locker room on it. They said that was one of their favorite groups back in the day, and it's one of mine. I love it. It's very inspirational. But you can see Dub doing his. His form looks a lot better than mine, but I think it's because his arms are like twice as big as mine. It just looks better when you're bigger. I mean, I just got a notification that someone called me Biggie because I posted my bulk, but that's not important. And so this was the last machine of the day. We were there for like a good 2 hours, but it was also 4 people doing the same machines at once. But this is my cardio that I always end the day on, some incline walks. And this was actually the day of my UL competition, I could tell by the fit. And let me talk about it. So I do calculator, mathematics, and number sense. And I'm pretty decent at all 3 of them. Last year I went to state and I got first in number sense, second in calculator, third in mathematics. And honestly, it's just a hobby for me. Like, it's just something about the logic puzzle that really gets my brain turning. I just love the feeling. I've taught myself a lot of math. Over the summer of my sophomore year, it would have been, I would have been 16. I learned pre-calculus and calculus from a book. Now, that calculus was a lock-in. Like, I have, like, a crazy ability to lock in. I think I learned the calculus book in about 4 days. And I mean, it stuck with me. I think I learned it pretty well. Some things do slip for me. Like, if I don't do something, I'm going to forget it. But other than that, I think I learned it pretty well. And then the following year, my junior year, I learned like statistics, but I forgot it the next week. Like, I read a book over it and I was like pretty confident in it, and I forgot it the next week. And then I learned calculus 2 from a book, and that's kind of stuck with me a little bit. Now, I haven't used it in a while, so it's like a bit fuzzy for me, but like, if you show me a problem, I could probably figure it out. And then this year, I was actually able to sit in on a linear algebra class in my local community college, which is pretty fun. Now, if I'm being like 100% honest, I've never used linear algebra in my day-to-day life, but it was still like a fun thing to learn. And because I haven't applied it to anything, I kind of have forgotten the more in-depth stuff. Like, I still know vectors, still know matrices. I'm saying this like normal people know what I'm talking about, but it was actually a lot of fun to sit through. All right, guys, again, I want to apologize for the gap in my uploads. You know, it's just been a stressful week. You know, so much has happened. I've been at the gym, though, just haven't had time to, like, really, like, film anything because it's, like, in and out. I got to get there in and out because I've had just so much to do. But anyways, I'm closing in on 140. I want to hit it by the end of March. I think I'm at 138 right now, so I just got to gain 2 pounds over the weekend. I'm at 140. That gives me 2 months to hit my goal of 150 by graduation. I got this in the bag. I've pretty much probably explained everything in the video, so that's why I kind of kept the intros and outros shorter, because I just have so much footage to like talk over. But thank y'all for still supporting me.